You can just look through the gates and know that something incredible really happened here.
These wrought iron gates are one of the most photographed landmarks in all of Charleston, South Carolina. But few have ever been inside the historic mansion that sits regally behind them.
It's a mysterious house. We rarely give tours of the property. It is currently the most expensive property listed in Charleston.
The enigmatic estate is called Swordgate, and for more than 2 centuries, it's been home to super rich Southern socialites, including Abraham Lincoln's granddaughter. And each of Swordgate's impressive residents has worked hard to preserve its history.
We're currently in the ballroom. A lot of it is original and still intact. You see it in the moldings, in the woodwork, in the faux graining. The master bedroom is in the original portion of the house from the 1790s. It overlooks the gardens. The magnolia tree is fantastic. It's 180 plus years old.
And with roots like that, it's no wonder Swordgate's current owners are looking to sell the place for a Charleston record-breaking price tag of $17.5 million. Now that's some pricey Southern charm.
I bought the island on the spot. And after I said, what did I do? I just bought a friggin' island. What am I gonna do with an island?
When sheet metal magnate Joe Massaro bought this private island in upstate New York on a whim,
I approached the fella who owned the island, and I said to him, maybe you'd be interested in trading a house and some cash for the island. And that's what we did.
he had no idea the deal valued at around $700,000 included this architectural treasure.
Moved into the cottage for weekends and just noticed how unique this building was.
Eventually, Joe researched the cottage's history, and he made a startling discovery. The quirky cottage was designed by the one and only Frank Lloyd Wright in 1949. And on top of that, Wright also designed a much larger residence for the island's owner at the time, but it was never built.
We bought pictures of the original drawings from the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation.
And Joe spent 8 years and millions of dollars to bring Wright's drawings to life, all 6,000 square feet of it.
This house is so unique than any other Frank Lloyd Wright house. There's 26 skylights in here. Ceilings are 18, 12, and 14 foot high. Frank Lloyd Wright budgeted this house for $50,000. So I'm just going to tell you straight out. I went over his budget.
Joe followed Wright's drawings to a T, from the stone detail in the kitchen, showers, and bedrooms, all the way down to the decor.
The furniture is shown on the drawings, exactly what he wanted, the benches and the little tables. Everything that he put on the drawings, I put in his house. I had Walter Cronkite come out to take a look at the house, and he was friends with Frank Lloyd Wright. And when he walked through that door with me, he says, I feel Frank in this house. I love the idea that I was part of bringing the masterpiece to life.
In fact, Joe only strayed from Wright's plan in one major way.
When we were building the house, I said to my contractor, I want 1 more inch of concrete here. She said, why? I said, I'm going to put a helicopter landing pad here. I said, everybody thought, are you crazy?
Ironically, it was on a chopper ride that Joe learned another one of the island's secrets.
I didn't even realize it, but it's a perfect heart shape.
But now, Joe says he's ready to give his heart away to someone else. He's selling the island, Wright masterpieces and all, for about $15 million.
I'm in no rush, but I want to make sure that the person who buys it takes care of the master's masterpiece.
Who would that be?
Somebody as crazy as me.